guys, and welcome to Anteiku Nation, where we game and we know things. And today, guys, I want to talk about the newest rendition of Dragonic Overlord The End, with the newest member in the deck being Dauntless Drive Dragon. I want to talk about the good and the bad of this deck, and my true feelings of what I think about this deck after actually getting to play tested in rank and in a few matches. But before we begin, guys, please hit that like button if you like this video, smash that subscribe button, and click the bell so that you can be notified each and every time that I upload a brand new video. Alright, so we're looking at Dote Dauntless, the newest Kagero build, with now that Kagero has come back into the fray with their own break ride support after a kind of a long hiatus, because we missed all of limit break, and now we're in break ride. And you know, back in the day, Bushiroad finally decided to, you know, give us new Kagero support, and in doing so they looked at Dote and how to support that. Granted, we also got Seal Dragon support in this set, but for this video, guys, we're going to be focusing on Dote Dauntless. When I played Dote in this game in Zero, more than a few months ago, you know, back in the summer when it came out, I went into it hyped. I loved Dote and the TCG. I loved what it did. This deck was so good in the TCG. And so for Zero, I thought, you know, hey, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really powerful. But there's some drawbacks to it. Like the deck is really strong. Okay, before I get into any of the negatives, let's just talk about some of the positives. You do have the potential to restand whether or not you go into Dauntless. Let's look at Dote. So you cross ride over Dragonic Overlord, which means it gets a plus 2k bonus. So it's going to be 13k cross ridden. So when this unit attack hits, doesn't matter what it hits, Vanguard, Rearguard, you CB2 Persona Blast, which means you ditch a copy to stand it and you draw 2 cards. Okay, this thing that we've always known. Okay, it's just restanding, and you hope that you hit triggers so that when you do swing at their Vanguard, hopefully you're swinging with a crit. Maybe you swing with extra power so that maybe something else hit their Vanguard. Now you can like get in that extra damage. There's potential there. Okay, so we like restanding Dote, but Dauntless takes it a little bit further. So at limit break 4, when rode upon, your Vanguard gets plus 10k, and then gets the following ability: that once per turn, at the end of the battle, this unit attacked, you may CB1, discard 3 from hand, stand this unit, and draw 2 cards. That right there is the problem. Like in Magical Christmas Land, like you would ride Dote over it, you would attack something, you use Dauntless skill, or maybe you use Dote skill, either or, whichever one. You need 3 counter blasts, mind you. You would either Persona Blast to stand up Dote on his own skill, or you would meet this requirement of 1 CB and 3 discard to stand up again, draw 2 cards. And that is powerful. It is always powerful to be able to restand your Vanguard and get more drive checks, to get more triggers off. Like that is always been a very powerful mechanic in Vanguard, whether it was Zero or if it was the actual TCG. And you know, the deck has a lot of filter, so let's still stay with the positives. Still have a lot of filter in the fact of Gojo. So like on turn 1, maybe you have a crap card, maybe you got a heal and you're like, I don't need this heal, I want to get to my Dotes, I want to get to my Dauntless. So you just activate Gojo skills, you ditch 1, you draw 1. So like you got that little bit of filter. And then you've also got Seal Dragon and Kersey that went in place if your opponent has a grade 2 unit. You may discard a card from your hand and you may draw a card. So again, that drop draw mechanic to dig through your resources. We are running 4 PGs. That's just standard. We're running Conroe because Conroe is just so good to be able to counterblast 1, put him into the drop, and then you get a perfect guard, or you get a grade 1 that you may need, because maybe you don't need the perfect guard. Maybe you need some way to filter out, and you know, you go for that. Me, mostly, I'm always going for my PGs. We are running the 3 copies of Berserk just for retirement's sake. It's just there for backup if you need it. It does work. Like it has a potential to nuke 2 units, to get rid of 2 units in one card. That's always good. We do got 2 10k vanillas when they hollow, nothing special there. We are running the Bellicosities because Bellicosities are countercharger. The deck eats up counter blast, so we obviously need that countercharger in there, so you run it at a 4 of. And then we've got the little MVP card of the deck in Striking, because Striking's like a little mini break ride in the fact that when the grade 3 rides over it, you get plus 5k and a crit for the turn. Only downside is it can't attack on the turn that you actually ride this particular card, so he has to sit kind of restrained for that turn. So what you do is you drop a grade 2 in the rear guard column, and you swing with the rear guard while he just sits there waiting for to be mini break rided upon. So with all that being said, we're also running 2 Dragonic Overlords, and we are running 2 Blockade, because Blockade still puts in work. Blockade is still good. Blockade is never bad in the fact that he just shuts down their grade 2 interceptor, so you can just go faces to place all day. And I am running 1 copy of Weathercloth, because Weathercloth is another break ride that at limit break 4, when rode upon, your Vanguard gets 10k, and until the end of turn, then you can retire 2 of your opponent's rear guards. Your opponent looks at 4 cards from the top of their deck. They choose 2 grade 2s at random, and they call them with this effect. This is good in the fact, okay, you can rip 2 of their grade 2s, but this also can pull grade 2s out, which eliminates their on-place ability. So like Blaster Blade, for instance, doesn't get the retire effect. Blaster Dart wouldn't normally get, because he doesn't really retire, but you get my point though. Those on-place abilities don't activate, so this shuts that down and gives you a way to eat through their defensive abilities even better. But now the downside, and the way that I really do feel about this deck, because the deck is good, it's strong, I think personally, because of how Zero plays, I think you can do better. I think right now in the meta that we have, I strongly feel like Inferno Weathercloth is better. I did not pull the cards I needed to flush out Steel Dragons, so I went with what I wanted, which was Dauntless, because Dauntless does get more support later down the road with this reverse unit copy that's a cross-ridden version. So there's that to look forward to. But the deck has such a steep cost. Dauntless's cost in this game to counterblast 1, that's fine. That's giggles, whatever. But the discard 3, I'll give you for instance. I'm in a match the other night. I'm playing. I have 3 PGs in hand. I have 1 grade 3 in my hand that I could break right over Dauntless. I'm staring down a field on my opponent's side with 2 grade 2s and then their Vanguard. So at this time, I'm like, this is really bad, because now I have to drop the grade 3 and not break ride. I have to swing at their rear guards. I'm not going to get a Vanguard attack in, or I could just go really deep and try to break ride and hope that maybe I can get to my resources that I need. But in doing so, I would be foregoing my grade 3 or my PGs. That felt really bad. There's no way in any shape or form on any given day in Zero, unless it was a guaranteed I knew I could win, would I drop all 3 of my shields that are going to protect me in order to maybe hit some triggers, maybe get some kind of effect off. It's really costly. And because we don't keep drive checks in this game, it hurts the consistency of the deck. The fact that we don't keep the drive checks, we have to hope that we draw into our Persona Blasts. It feels bad. And to me, I don't like that. It feels bad, because then you're trying to hope that you get your pieces. You're filtering to hope that you get your pieces, whereas you play other decks, and I'll reference my last video of Sweet Command, you get everything that you ask for already in your units. You get the ability to retire, you get your ability to draw, you get your abilities to get power, and there's no drawback to it. Like, you can just do what you do. But this deck feels like it fights with itself, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling of trying to make a deck do what it's supposed to do. In the TCG, this deck was freaking fire. It was lit. In Zero, I just don't like it as much. And I hate to say that, because I'm a huge Kagura fan. I love dragons. I love Dragonic Overlord, Dauntless. Like, it's a lot of nostalgia for me as a player. I don't like this deck in Zero, but I wanted to do a deck profile because I wanted to be fair, and I wanted to be like, this is what I got. This is how I feel about it, and let you guys decide, do I want to build this deck? Do I want to invest in this deck? And I would still leave that up to you. Don't listen to me wholeheartedly and be like, well, Anteiku says it's bad, so I'm not going to play it. No, I mean, if you want to play the deck and it works for you, then please, by all means, go for it. It just does not chime well with me like the Sweep Command Narukami build. And I mean, that's perfectly fine. But that's really all that I have to say for this deck. I do have some in-game footage I wanted to display for you guys. Please, if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them in the description below and let me know what kind of success you're having with the deck. How much fun are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? And maybe not even this deck. You know, let me know what other kind of decks that you're playing at this moment and what you're looking forward to maybe going forward into Vanguard 0 this year. But also, guys, please make sure that you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. We are getting a lot of views on this channel. The views are not equating to the subs, and I'm really wanting to grow this channel and grow with you guys and keep providing more awesome Vanguard 0 content for you. So if you would, please be sure and hit that subscribe button, guys. And until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and happy gaming. Cardfight Geek, this is my second day of trying to get Revengers so far unsuccessful. You got a Japanese account? Well, let's go Gojo, and then we'll go Gojo into Gojo, I think. We'll drop that. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Activate skill. Ditch the Gojo. Hopefully we get Dote or Dauntless, preferably. That's a whiff. Okay, cool. By the way, guys, welcome to Anteiku. It was a pleasure to have you all out with us today. Turn end. Just curious, I wonder what... Well, he's definitely running a lib, so I was about to say, I wonder what gold paladin he's playing, but obviously he's got Wingle Brave Liberator. Good luck, though, on getting the Revengers, Geek. You could try and, like, roll a new account, though. Yeah, I have a Japanese account, and to get the legend, I use Liberators. Roy, is this the last match? Potentially. Potentially this could be the last match. Unless you want to go, then we'll see. I'll see if I have some time. Just depends on how long this match takes. I don't know, man. I mean, I know you got the one Japanese account. Maybe you can make like another one and try to roll for the Revengers. Like now would be a good time to roll for him, I think. Oh, there's the Dote. Oh, we do get the PG though. That feels good. Just sucks one of our copies is gone. Final phase, Nightman streamed all night on Genshin Impact. Dope, congrats, man. Good luck for the rest of the stream. I appreciate it, Final. Get some rest, man. You deserve it. Sleep well. Oh, yes, we got the Dauntless. We got the Dauntless. Let's go striking. Alright, then let's drop this here. Activate Conroe. Skills, get the perfect guard. And let's go Bellicosity. And battle. Yes. Cardfight Geek. Why did opponent ride Bruno and call Marin as a Liberator main? This is hard to see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's actually a good question. Because normally you wouldn't want to ride Bruno. You'd want to have him on the rear guard. That way when you superior call, you get the power bonus. Alright, so let's see. Still gotta kill Bellicosity and go at my Vanguard. Final says I completed my sword. That's dope, man. You really got me wanting to play that game. If you're still there, you really do have me wanting to play Genshin Impact, dude. I've like seen the trailers and stuff for it, but I haven't actually sat down and play the game. But like watching you play it earlier, I was like, this actually looks really good. I see why people say it looks like Breath of the Wild, because it really does look like Zelda Breath of the Wild, only in like a mobile MMO game. Oh no, there's the other Dote. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. 2 Dotes in the damage. This is fine. This is fine. We'll break ride something else, I guess, instead of Dote, because it does not look like that's gonna happen. Alright, so that's 20k. Now we get the mini break ride. Bruno allows the deck for some mini combo potentials on turn 2 with Scrad. Yeah, I totally agree, man. Bruno is one of the bigger MVPs of the deck. All right, mini break ride. Let's go. 5k and a crit. The Dauntless Drive Dragon. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. All right, so we'll drop this here. Let's drop this here. Battle. Let's kill that. I should have put Kershey behind Dauntless because of that. Because now I had to bank on hitting a freaking trigger. That feels bad. I goofed on that. Oh, thank God that trigger came in on the clutch. Let's go. Power to Van. Dauntless is like, don't worry. I got you, boo-boo. I got you. Have we seen any of his PGs? Maybe? No? No, we have not. We've not seen any of his PGs. Status Prime, dude, I am in tourney mode and just laid down the hammer on Superior Break Ride versus Angels. Dope, man. Congrats. I was actually contemplating doing a tournament entry with Scuba Steve. I was contemplating it. No, not the Blaster Blade Liberator. No. This is fine. This is fine. By the way, for those tuning in, welcome to Anteiku. It's a pleasure to have you guys out with us today. That was an interesting choice. That was very interesting choice. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. It does suck because we don't have a grade 3. Now we gotta hope that we actually draw a grade 3 off the top. Steel Dragon Blockade would be awesome right now. No, but we do get Dauntless, so I'll take that. It feels bad though, because really, we gotta ditch how many cards? Like 3? Get plus 10k. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, you counterblast 1, discard 3 from your hand to stand it, and then I draw 2. It feels really bad, because then we gotta cut into this. I don't know if it's worth it though. I don't think it's worth it. I just don't think that it's worth it right now. Maybe on the next turn. And this is gonna be weird, but I think I'm gonna drop this here. That way maybe we can power it up. Hopefully I can hit a trigger and power it up. This feels very odd. I don't like the way this deck feels though. That's crazy. There's something not consistent about it. Like, it's good, but I just don't. That whole turn was just shit. That was so shit. Oh well. There was no way I'm gonna dump all my PGs into the drop just for a restand. Like, that is just not worth it. He's definitely keeping the grade 2s on board. I wish we can get blockade. Like, blockade would be freaking perfect right now. If we could just get blockade, I would go ham so bad. Roy, I just realized you have 3. Yeah, I have 3 PGs. Like, I did not want to go into Dauntless Drive, like, do the brake ride, and then ditch all my PGs, man. Like, that's not cool. That is not cool. And he got the heal. That's crazy. I don't think this match is gonna go in our favor. Oof. 4 angels. I retire their whole field and put up 2 grade 2 defenses and then road descend the next turn and stripped. That's what's up, dude. Congrats. Get it. I'm really thinking I wish I would have got the Steel Dragon deck. There's something I don't like about this deck, and I don't fully know what it is. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm not. There's something not quite good about this deck. Having to discard 3 cards just feels freaking terrible. Well, yeah, I would have drawn like 2 more cards, but like giving up my PGs, just no, I'm not gonna do that. But now he's got us in a bind because now we only get 1 attack. We're sitting at 5. He's only at 3. Yeah, I think it's the cost of the deck, man. Like, the fact that like with Steel Dragons you get all of those retiring abilities for like so cheap, and you can kind of control their board state. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I had issues with Dote before like Dauntless even came out because of the fact that like you don't keep your drive checks. It just hurts the consistency of either 1, being able to actually get the Persona Blast, and 2, actually having the resources to ditch. Because even with all the draw triggers, like, we're just not, the resources aren't there for me to meet the cost. This is gonna be bad. Well, how many counter blasts does he need? He needs 2 though. Superior Call, right? No, he only needs the 1. That's right, he only needs the 1. Oh, never mind. He actually brake rided over Ganslot. I'm stupid. I got myself all scared and hyped up for no reason. We're still in a bad situation though. It's because Dauntless isn't as good in this game because you can't control the amount of damage you take. That's true too, man. That's true too. By the way, for those tuning in, welcome to Anteiku. It's a pleasure to have you guys out with us today. Please don't be shy. Drop some words in the chat, guys. Kick your feet up, stay a while, enjoy yourself. I'm kind of actually wishing I would have just spent the materials on getting Inferno. I should have just gone with the Steel Dragon support. Like, the Steel Dragon deck, I played it in the challenge fight and it feels so good. So good. Well, at least we get the heal. Yeah, well, the guarding and the drive checks, man. Like this, the resources. The resources. Bullet stream, hi, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing, Bullet? Me and Jake are watching. Got you. It's Prime. I really like Steel Dragon's pure deck. Azure, yeah, it's annoying when they change the Forerunner to grade 2. Yeah, it's. Oh, now we get the Dote. Now we get the Dote this late in the game. Oh man. Liberator's just putting in the work right now. Alright, we're just gonna ride skip. Like, there's just no point. We wouldn't even have the freaking resources to ditch 3 cards right now. We'd have to bank on getting a drive check of a draw trigger. Ugh, this feels so vanilla. I don't even like it. I don't like it at all. Ripple Rush and Transcore are pretty good. Yeah, I'm 1 Ripple shy from having an entire playset. But I only got 1 Transcore, so what are you gonna do? Well, at least we're hitting heals today. Dope, 23 to face, let's go. No! No! He hit the heal, are you serious? Oh, man. If he hadn't hit the heal... That's gonna make us work double time next turn. I don't even think we got any more blockade, do we? 1, 2... Damn, man. No more blockades. No, we actually have 1 more. I'm sorry, we still have 1 blockade. I have like a full set of 2 SP ripples, I think. Oh, the grade 2. Got you. Alright guys, I really do think this is going to be the last match though, unfortunately, of the day. Just because it's getting a little bit later, I do have other things that I have to do. I will be back tomorrow morning though. We will be streaming in the morning, potentially around 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll post it on my Twitter. So if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know, I do have a Twitter and an Instagram. You can follow me there. As well as you can also check me out on YouTube, guys. I do have a lot of Vanguard 0 content on my YouTube channel of the same name, Anteiku Nation. Please, if you haven't, check it out. Throw your boy a sub. Please help me out a little bit. I greatly appreciate it. So I do apologize for those that I will not get to friend fight today. But if you would like, you can check me out tomorrow, and I'll do my best to make it up for you guys. How many 3R you get though for how many pulls? It varies. The ratio is very weird in this game. I opened up, God, what'd I do? Opened up, I think, like 70 packs last month. Okay, I opened up 70 packs. I think I pulled about 15, maybe 16 triple rare in that batch. But then, like, I've had bad pulls where, like, I didn't get but maybe 1 triple rare out of the entire bundle of packs, and that feels bad. Like, it feels really bad when, like, you only get 1 or 2 triple rare out of, you know, 70 packs. Like, that's terrible. But it's just really hard to say. It's so random. It's something that they really need to fix in the game, is like the drop ratio of the legendary cards. Let's just drop this here. God, this feels bad. We're not gonna win this one. We're gonna lose to Libs, I think. I know it. I know we are, because we have nothing. We have nothing. We're only gonna get 1 damage in. He's still got 3 cards in hand. And I think we're like fresh out of heals. The rate in this game aren't the best. Thankfully, you can farm for stuff. Kirby 101, I followed you on Instagram. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, you can check me out there and check me out on Twitter, because I will post like my stream schedules on those pages. Also, I do have a Discord, you guys, so if you're interested in that, let me know. We are trying to grow the Discord part of our channel. And you can actually, if you want, guys, I'll leave a link. You guys can post it on my Instagram. But I do have the link to my Discord on my recent, my 2 recent Vanguard videos. For the Murakumo deck profile and my pack opening that I did yesterday, I posted a link to the Discord in the description, just in case you're interested. yes, I do. I do have an Insta. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, we have Discord and YouTube. I did have a Facebook, but I took that one down because, like, it wasn't really doing much. Like, the exposure on that platform just wasn't there. So I'm moving, like, a lot of my efforts onto Discord now, as well as Reddit. And what else? The Instagram and the Twitter and the YouTube. And if by chance you guys actually look me up on Twitter, I'll post it right here. This is gonna be my username, just in case.